Alrighty, let's do it. So, today's date is March 12th, 2026. And I just finished editing a video that I don't know how it's going to do, but I can honestly say with a whole chest that this is the best video I have ever created. It is edited perfectly. It has a perfect monologue. The music choice is obviously immaculate. It has pretty much all the perfect recipe for a viral video. I think it is the best video I've ever created. So I want to give a quick status update on all my social media accounts right this instant before I upload it. So on TikTok right now, we are at TikTok, we're at 249.9 thousand followers. So we are just shy, quite literally, of 250,000. So we are almost there. We're right there. So, yeah, I'm gonna probably actually wait till that hits 250,000 followers. I got 25 followers left until that hits for 250,000. So I'm gonna wait. So my becoming Iron Man building the ITV1 video that I posted February 8th, 2025 February 8th, 2026 is at 1.5 million views. I don't know if you can actually see all this stuff, so I'm just gonna So this is my account here. So 249,000. I hit 2 million likes, which is awesome. 1.5 million. This is my first video. Pretty much asking people immediately if you do electronics, computer coding, 3D printing. So that was my first video where I started putting out the feelers of hey, if you're a maker, DM me, and I got tons of messages off of just that one video because only has 7,000 views. Let's see, building the ITV1 part 2 is at 80,000 views, and part 3 is at 101,000 views. So these videos are doing very well, actually. Tony Stark! And I also, what I just recently did is I started making my videos over a minute long. So now I'm getting monetized, which is working out really well because right now on TikTok, my total rewards as of right now are, $45.94 just for the last, 4 videos? Yeah. So you can actually see here my RPM and all that. So this is what we're looking at for my last 4 videos, and this is where we're at. So yeah, really good stuff on TikTok. TikTok, we're starting to make money. I've also been making money on the live streams. So I have about $100 roughly of just funds that have generated. Which you can see my my analytics right here, which are really good. 1 million post views, we're up 107%. Net followers, we're up 6%, 13,000. Net rewards, we're up 1,000% at $114.67. So we're doing really well. And that's not TikTok Shop. That's just pure money coming off of the videos. So really awesome stuff. So let's take a look at Instagram. Instagram, I'm happy to report that we are right now at 220,000 followers on Instagram. So I'm gonna get up again just to make sure you can see this right. So this is our Instagram, 220,000 followers, 691 posts. We got 2.2 thousand members in the broadcast channel. And yeah, so our UMA kind of reach out video did 8,600. So about 1.6 thousand more than the TikTok video. Building the ITV1 part 3 got 23,000 views. Part 2 got 63,000, and part 1 got Jesus, where is it? Where's part 1? 889,000. So these are our top 3 right now on Instagram. So that's pretty good. So May 1st, May 20th, and February 8th, 2026. 889,000, which hopefully after I post this video that I just made, will maybe go to 1 million, but I don't know. So yeah, and then YouTube, which I've really not been focusing too much on YouTube just because, you know, it's I'm making money on TikTok right now, you know, so TikTok and Instagram I'm really trying to hammer down, for once, because those are the platforms I've struggled the most with in terms of consistency. Um, so yeah, so our YouTube videos are doing pretty good. We're at 5.58 thousand subscribers. Last video before I get famous part 2 is at 200 views. Yeah, so you know, this is a really quick look at our YouTube channel, really quick. And yeah, so that's where we're at. So we're doing okay with that. You know, like I said, I'm more focused on that. You know, the TikTok and Instagram. I've also been really focusing on the Discord too, which right now in Discord, we are at 222 members on Discord. So check that out. We're at 222 members, which is great. Getting new members every day, which is awesome. Hey, Will just joined. Nice. So yeah, so everything is going pretty good so far. You know, the TikTok followers were I've finally for once surpassed the follower count I had on my 2020 account, which is at like I think 200 something thousand, 220,000. So we're 30,000 past that now. So so that's really good news. That's like the best possible, like, you know. And I think once I hit 300,000 followers on TikTok, I'm really gonna be like, wow, like this is kind of insane. So yeah, so what I'm praying for is that the video that I just finished making, which I'll show you really quickly in a second, I really hope that it will be enough to generate some money on TikTok. I really pray to God. It's a minute and 27 or 28 second video. So it's over a minute long, which is good. And I'm really hoping that the first minute will be enough to keep people to the, you know, the last 20 seconds so I can get paid. You know, because that video can do, you know, over 1 million views, I will be able to probably pay my bills for the month. Because right now I have no way of paying them. I mean, you know, it's weird. I applied for a job at Domino's, got the job basically, so they say. And then like 2 days later, you know, the manager texts me, he's like, hey, we need to do like a background check because I guess you have a speeding ticket from 2 years ago. I'm like, that's really weird because you know, I worked here in 2025, you know, this exact time, and I didn't need to do a background check. You guys didn't even need to, you know, that never came up. And that was from 2024, that speeding ticket. So yeah, it's really weird. So now, you know, they requested I get a copy of the speeding ticket, which I got. Police station, dropped it off at Domino's, and that was like a week ago. I haven't heard anything from Domino's since. So it's like, it's just weird. It's like everything is just kind of sealed like to the sides. That way I can just do whatever I have to do, I guess, with social media and just make this content and live streams. I just had my first 6-hour live stream, I think 2 or 3 days ago, which went pretty well. It was 6 hours long. It was the longest I've ever done ever. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. You know, everything is going really well, and I just I really want to, you know, continue to do this full time. So here's my plan. My plan is to launch this video today, and you know, launch it on Instagram and TikTok. TikTok first, and then after that, hopefully getting, you know, a lot of views on both platforms. And in the meantime, with however much money that video generates, which I really hope to God it'll generate a good amount of money. In the meantime, over the next 24 hours, I'm going to be focusing on the UMA site, which is going to be connected to WAP. So that way, I'll basically have a payment wall to get into the Discord. Now, I will be having the Discord accessible like for free. There'll be like the bottom tier will be the free tier, which I want people to be able to join for free, no matter who they are, how much money they have. I want everybody in there, right? And I also want non-makers as well, so that way they can become inspired and eventually become makers, you know? because everyone starts out as not a maker. You know, we're all born the same way. So I want people to be able to join for free and be able to upgrade if they want to and get certain privileges. So within those privileges, basically two big ones. Number one is when you pay for the subscription to the server, you're automatically enrolled in the monthly giveaways, which are cash giveaways. So depending on what tier you're in, the cash giveaways basically follow. So I'm basically dividing each tier into like for example, if you're paying $3 to get into tier 1, right? I'm taking $1 of that and putting it into a pool. So every single person that joins that tier for $3 each, every time they pay $3, I'm taking $1 out to put into the cash pool, which will be given away at the end of each month. So, and that basically the same rule applies for the top two tiers as well, which are, tier 3 and 4. 4 being the highest, which is I think $33 a month, which is pretty good, actually, really good for what you get. So for that, the cash giveaways are higher. Basically, like everything goes in accordance to like, how expensive it is. So, obviously the cash giveaways of the tier that are $15.33 a month are going to be a lot more than the cash giveaways for $3.33 a month, And with all those tiers, when you're paying for the subscription, you're also automatically enrolling into getting your content reposted. So if you have a video that you want posted, all you have to do is DM it to me or submit it in the channel, whatever, and you'll be able to get your content reposted. So pretty good stuff. It's a really good deal. I have to really fine tune like all the perks for each tier like today. So that way I can really make this swap situation, I can figure all that out like and have it done by like tomorrow, because tomorrow I need to launch the actual UMA trailer. Today it's like more of like a build up. I call it like a build up trailer where it's basically like me telling like the story of like, where I've been to where I am now and like, what's happening. So in the video that I'll show you in a second here, and I gotta be careful because he's using, Let It Happen by Tame Impala, so it is copyrighted music. So I have to be careful. But let me see here. Maybe I can make like hang on. I have another copy of it that is, maybe I could take the music out. Oh, perfect. Yeah, so here we go. So this is like a really rough. And of course, I don't think this has any, this doesn't have any dialogue in it, but, whoops. But yeah, so here, I'll give kind of like a rough, like, I'll actually do them all on myself. So, sometimes the key to the future are kept in the past. And I left mine behind a long time ago. And now it's time to get them back. So, yeah. I know that doesn't do it justice. I don't want to, like, get this video, like, freaking, like, striked or anything. I don't know. But yeah, so, it's a really good video. It came out perfectly. The edits are fantastic. The transitions are fantastic. I mean, everything about it is like absolutely flawless. So that's pretty much it. The UMA right now. So I have the Instagram, which actually it's actually a pretty good amount here. So the Instagram for the UMA is actually at 481 followers, which is actually pretty impressive. Wow, so that video had 435 likes. I wonder how many. Of course, I'm probably gonna get straight for that freaking song playing in the background now. Whatever, it's fine. So pretty cool stuff. I'm going to let me show you the TikTok too while we're at it.
One video. Most I've ever made on TikTok from one video. I'm gonna do a little bit of a breakdown on how all this works so you guys.
Yeah, see, this guy made $1,400 off of one video. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Freaking ads. Oh, TikTok, why? Yeah, it's crazy. Dude made $1,400 in that one video. Oh my God, we're 14 followers away from 250,000. We're close. I'm telling you, by like 4:45, we should be able to. I want to post that video when it hits 200. When I hit 250,000 on TikTok, that's my goal. Yeah. So on TikTok, the UMA account, let's see here, is at. Oh, of course, I'm not logged into this phone. Whoops. So the UMA on TikTok right now is at. Oh wow, we're actually getting a lot of followers on here. Holy crap. Whoa. Very interesting. So yeah, so we're at 183 followers on the UMA TikTok as of this moment, 4:24 p.m. March 12th, 2026. So yeah, so unfortunately for me, I don't think a link button yet for this thing. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's got no videos. That's why. So yeah, so pretty cool stuff. I'm just really excited to see how this video does. I really pray it does well. Like this is like my last shot at making some kind of money here. I just 10 followers now. So yeah, so I'm gonna throw this video up on YouTube, and I got about 10 followers left until I can upload this video. So I'm gonna go, and you will see me next after this video is uploaded, and I have no idea what is going to happen from here on out. I have no idea how many messages I'm going to get. I have actually no idea. This could actually, if my math is correct, by the amount of followers I have gotten by just posting on my story, which I got 11,000 views on my Instagram story, and I've had well over 200 people message me. If this video goes viral, I could have thousands, which is pretty insane. And at that point, I might need to quite literally have Justin come here every single day to figure this stuff out, because there'll actually be a point where if this does so well, I actually won't be able to do it alone. So we'll see. We will see, man. You know, I'd love to. There's two people I'd love to have on my team here. I'd love to hire Justin. I'd love to hire my friend Trinity, who works at a place I used to work at right now. So, yeah, I literally just talked to her too about it a few days ago, which is ironic. So I mean, hey, you know, if the UMA starts making money and I have enough each month to hire someone, you know, and pay them what, $2,000, $4,000 a month, I don't know. Then I'll be able to do that, you know, and that would be awesome. I can expand, you know. I just this has just been such a long journey, man. It's just you know, making this video and looking at all the clips and the footage that I've recorded over the last 5 years of being here. It's pretty amazing, you know. The whole intro to that video is clips from 2021, you know, when I really started to give up on a lot, you know, but I still had that. I just had that little bit of hope left that someday I'd come back, you know, and I really wanted to, but things just kept happening, and I just needed to step away, you know, and the last year's worth of content that I've posted really just brings it together full circle, you know. It's really, and if you watch the video, you'll kind of see it. It's a beautiful video. It is the best video I've ever made. So, like I said, I don't know how successful it's going to be. I don't know if I'll be able to make any money off of it, but I'm praying to God that it goes well. And yeah, that's basically it. You know where I'm at on my social medias. So, you know, whatever I have next time I post a video will be pretty much directly from that. So, all right, here we go. Oh, and I am Iron Man, by the way, you know, if you didn't already know.